Hello everyone. Good morning. I mean it's morning for me at least. Not so much for everyone else, but it's morning for me. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. There we go. That'll do. I should probably drag myself over here so I'm not looking so far away, shouldn't I? That's probably a good idea. Sound very Australian today. Don't know why that's the case. Ooh, I hate this lens sometimes. There we go. Stop saying ew ad. If you get the ad, it means I can buy more Lego. That's a good thing. And then you get more videos. It's a circle of... Damn it, my chair needs to go up a bit. There we go. Oh no. The sun's going. I'm in the middle of the day. Just got braces today. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I did when I first got braces? Bad idea. Why is it so dark now? I went to Costco and I ate a churro. So that really hurt. That wasn't good. Love the thumbnail. Thank you. I thought it was nice and simple and easy because I didn't want to take another photo and I was like, I feel like I should just throw my face in it. I'm deconstructing my Imperial probe droid for anyone who's wondering because I need more space. So I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, let's just take some of the sets down that like I don't particularly feel like I'm gonna have on display anytime soon. So I'm just drawing the probe droid. Why am I just drawing him? Because I need space, Kai. Like if I deconstruct him, it takes up more space and then I'll like, it's all going in a bag. Like I'm organizing it smart. So that way I can just like put him away and he's all good. So really simple. Just got the vaccine today. Congratulations, Bubba Bailey. I'm jealous. Love your videos. You're my favorite. Thank you. How am I? A lot better, everyone. I have a story time about that, and I feel like I'm gonna have to wait a bit until like everyone's kind of here and settled in a bit. I'm a disgrace to the Lego Star Wars community. Oh, I know. You should see the dislike ratio on that review. Whoa. Reviewer says honest opinion about set. Shocking. Yes, I know it's a display piece. Yes. That's why I'm mad. If I can't display my display piece because its arms are too flimsy, I'm gonna be mad. Especially if the price this charges for. I'm very lucky that Lan sent it to me because if I paid for that. I think you should make a Bionicle video, Holly. Should I just praise them? Yeah, that's right. Jokes. I've never... How did my channel blow up? I don't know. There was a lot of videos that did really well back to back. And I feel like everyone was like, who's this girl? And just like talking about me. And like there was a lot of comments on my videos. So then YouTube was like, ooh, high engagement. And then shared them around like crazy. Should we try and replicate that this year? Guys? Anyone? Hello? How dare you be honest, you got the set for free. I know. Can you make more DC videos? I will when I get more DC sets. Speaking of, the Batmobile's still not in stock. If it's at the Lego store on June 1st, I might get it. I might. I was gonna try and get it through Lan, but I need to submit them. Speaking of, congratulations to all the winners. I messaged Newt. Probably not watching, but I messaged him and I haven't sent the other two messages yet because I need to do that through Reddit. When do you think you're going to do the Reddit stream? Just curious. I'm hoping this weekend because I've got today's video. I say today's video because I edit them today and then they upload like tomorrow morning. So like today's video is technically the Reddit video, but the video I'm working on today is a Hogwarts comparison video. So I'm going to film that. Then I really want to do Lego thinks these actresses look the same. I'm going to do one of them again because I purposely split it up because there was too many. So I was like, I'll do actors and then I'll do actresses. So that's my plan. And then I want to do a every set I plan on buying June edition because there's just so many for me because I'm not like North America where half of them are in August. Everything's coming out in June, which also means that I should be able to get quite a few of them still kind of early through land. For example, I really want the Beauty and the Beast castle, but like high key don't want to pay $130 for it because I know like that review won't make too much of that money back. So it's like in a set like that, usually I'd wait for it to go on sale and do like a build stream. But I'm like, ooh, if I get it through land, because I still have my land budget and I don't know what to spend it on. I was like, this is genius. Then I can do like a live stream and a review. It will be great. Because like there's a lot of sets that I want on June 1st, but I don't think I'm gonna buy all of them on June 1st. Like the Avengers stuff, for example, I really want quite a bit of that. Like I love the Benetter and I love the Avengers compound, but like I'm not gonna buy the Benetter just yet. Like I really want it, but like I'll probably wait for it like double VIP points or a sale or something like that, because I don't need that drastically, whereas the Avengers compound I really care about. So I want to try and get that early, but also there's not going to be too many reviews. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if the Lego store gets their shipment and they're not street dated, I can get them on Thursday. That would be great. Thank you, Darkside, for becoming a member. Thank you. Can use all the emotes. Speaking of, we need to have a chat about the emotes. I don't really know how to start this conversation topic, but I wanted to have this conversation on a stream, and I was like, I don't feel like doing it immediately. Thank you, Darkside. Yeah, I didn't think about doing it immediately, but after yesterday, I would rather do this now, because I have a lot clearer of a head now. Can we get a Brian emote? Should I make my own version of Brian? This is gonna be really hard for me to talk about. But it's not as sad as I'm probably gonna, I mean, it's sad, but like I feel a lot better now. Like, don't be fooled. Like, I'm doing really well today. So for the last week, literally a week yesterday, a lot of you guys would have noticed if you like hang around my gaming channel and things like that. Like I was trying to put on this brave face. I did my Catwoman stream this time last week. BFAB, thank you for the $2. Can you have Baby Yoda attempting to fly? Yeah, we should probably do that now before I start getting into this topic, shall we? I think he's gonna fall back down, but if I just... Oh no. I didn't expect that to happen. Oopsies. You did great, buddy.
Can you have Baby Yoda attempting to fly?
Jeez, my spot's digging in right now. Alright. Jinx superhero. Okay. So, yeah, for those of you who have tuned into my gaming channel the last week, you know that like I was really trying to hold it together. And like I did my Catwoman stream and everything was fine. But like people ask me all the time, like when I do live streams, they're always like, how are you? And like even if I'm having like an iffy day, like the answer I always try and give is I'm doing good, because I try and think about like the good things that have happened in my day, and for the most part like there's really not that much I can complain about in my life. I'm very grateful. So yeah, I tried to hold it together, and I was like, hey chat, actually I'm having a really, really bad time at the moment. And we ended up doing a just chatting stream while I was sat in the Fortnite lobby. And it was really, really good. Like, I'm kidding you. I'm not kidding you when I say, like, that's what I needed right then. Because I was able to just talk about my emotions with people. And I reflected a lot on, like, my life. It was quite weird, but it was very therapeutic. Then the following day, we did another just chatting stream, and I was feeling a bit better that day, but still iffy. And it's been getting better slowly. Like, I've still been feeling really bad. My friends have been helping me. Then yesterday I had a really, really long talk, and I finally like feel a lot better because I know, like, I got all my feelings out. I know where I stand and all that. Oh dear. I really should stop putting this down. I really don't know how to say this because I know I'm still upset, but I know it's okay. Basically, I'm gonna start crying when I say this. Okay. Ash and I broke up. Hold on. I gotta, like, bring myself together because, like, believe me, I'm alright. But, like, it's just really sad to... Hold on. Hold on. I'll tell you why in a second. Thanks, BFAB, for holding back. Yeah, I just need to breathe because believe me, like, I'm feeling a lot better now. Like, I'm genuinely alright. But yeah. No, superhero, I won't do that because I feel like it's better for me to, like, express my emotions as hard as it is. So yeah, last week was really rough because it happened last Monday. And at the end of the day, it all came down to distance. Like, that was the main thing because, as you would know, like, I talk about this quite a lot, Australia's borders are shut and their vaccine rollout is incredibly slow. And the last kind of update they'd given, which was, like, predicted in, like, the budget, was that the borders would open next June. And that's very hard. Like, potentially it could have been maybe February or March, but there was just so much uncertainty. And Ash found it really hard to kind of balance his life, basically. And, like, he struggled to find that balance between spending time together and, like, doing everything else that he wants to do. But also it's, like, just the fact that it was, like, looking like potentially another year. Like, it was rough. So yeah, I'm really upset because I didn't see it coming. And it took me a very long time to kind of realize and accept that. Because that's the thing. Like, he said the cheesy line, "It's not you, it's me." And I've realized now, I'm like, there's nothing I could have done. Like, even if, and like, I wanted to fight for it and I wanted to work, but it wouldn't happen. So we both want to still be friends, and that's kind of why I, like, worried last week. It was very awkward because I didn't know how to talk to him because he said he wanted, like, space and things like that, because we'd call each other a lot. Like, we'd spend a lot of time together, which wasn't good. So yeah, he said he wanted space, and I was like, okay, well, like, I feel bad if I go and message you. So I stepped back. He did reach out a few times, and I would reply, but at the same time, there was so much stuff that, like, I was reflecting on, and I was like, no, I'm really hurt by this. And so yesterday I sat down with him, and we had a really long and hard chat, and it was rough. But it ended, at least in my eyes, on good terms. So we are, like, I said to him, I was like, I want my best friend back. Because, like, right now I feel awkward. And I asked him, I was like, do you still want to be, like, do you still see me as a close friend? And he said, yeah, he wants to. So we are going to stay friends. I still want to have him around occasionally, like on streams and things like that. For example, like when the new Fortnite season launches, I'd love to do that with him if he's up to it and things like that. I would love to like still watch movies and play games with him. He'll still be a part of the channel because he is still, or at least I still want him to be a big part of my life. But it's just going to take a lot of time to adjust, even like being friends. Like we were talking yesterday over messages, talked a bit today as well. But yeah, it will take a bit of an adjustment period for us to kind of figure out where that like good balance is, and try and like ease back into like, all right, let's get back to normal. I mean, technically he did Asian, but at the same time, like it wasn't, like, it's not the right time. To me, I feel like it was right person, wrong time. So, like, I still want to meet up with him in the future because personally, I really want to have that closure because I feel like when I meet him, like, okay, good, cool, that's it, like, that's everything. Because, like, I haven't been able to, like, hug him. So I really want to have that closure. I really want to still meet him. Go to Disneyland or something because we really want to go to the Avengers campus and Galaxy's Edge. So like hopefully when the borders do open, like I don't know where we'll be in a year. I don't know what that looks like in terms of like our own individual lives, but also as friends. But yeah, don't unsubscribe from him over this. Please don't. He's still a great person. Like, even looking back, I was like, oh yeah, like, there are times where, like, I'd felt upset or, like, I'd felt hurt. But even looking back, it's like, no, like, I can't hate him. Even my mum was like, oh, I hate him. I'm like, don't say that. Like, I can't. Like, I know it hurts for her to watch me hurting. But I don't hate him. Like, I still think very highly of him, even last week, watching his videos and just seeing them do really well. I was really proud and happy for him. Other than that, how are you? I'm doing a lot better. So after yesterday, after having that talk and being like, no, like, he felt just as awkward about messaging me as I did about him. So, like, that all got clarified. I was like, okay. I, like, said to him, I'm like, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know. Like, I don't want to reach out because I don't want it to feel like I'm pushing you away. Yeah, Pen, you, me, Ash, Sai. I mean, if it's Florida, Justin, all big trip. Because one, I want to meet everyone. I mean, I want to meet him the most, but like, I want to meet everyone too. So yeah, like, I want him to succeed. I want him to be happy. And I still want to be friends with him. Because I still see him as a best friend, even though it's like, it's definitely not like as like comfortable as it was before. Like, I still feel kind of awkward, but that's only something that's gonna like get better with time. So yeah, but yeah, I'm really glad it ended on good terms. Like I said, it was a very hard conversation with me to have yesterday because it wasn't so much that I wanted to tell him, hey, like, I feel upset, to like make him like feel bad or something like that. Like, what's the word? Like, I didn't want to tell him everything and then be like, oh, so you hate me type of thing. It's like, no, I wanted to get everything out so that we can start like on good terms, start clean. He knows where I'm at, I know where he's at, and that's at least what I see happened. So I feel a lot better today. And even yesterday, it honestly, like, I was ready to let go. Because, like, here's the thing. It's going to take me a very long time to completely get over him in a romantic way. Because, like, to me, I thought things were going well. I thought it was good. But that's okay. Like, that will take time. It will happen. It will just take time. But yeah, so we're still friends. And in a much better place. Oh, thank you, Ben. So here's another thing, right? Because I briefly spoke to him about this. I was like, even when I was like game streaming yesterday, like last week, I was like, well, he's not playing with me, so I felt alright getting rid of like his links out of my description. But like at the same time, I feel weird if I just take him off the gaming channel thing, because like I would still love to play games with him on stream. So like I don't really want to get rid of it. But here's another thing. It's like I even said, I was like, I don't know what to do about like the emojis in the chat, because I don't really want to get rid of them. But at least last week it felt very awkward kind of seeing them. But I mean, at the moment, I still want him to be a part of the channel. Whether or not that happens is a different story. So do you still want that there, members, or do you want me to change it? Keep him? Okay. Yeah. Cause like he's still a good friend. When all fails, Baby Yoda will never leave you. That's another sad thing I want to talk about, right? Like I got this Grogu for Christmas because he found one in Costco, and I was like, I want one. I want to keep him. Okay. See, I still want him there, Benji, but I'm like, I don't know if like people would rather something else. I mean, I've got enough spaces to add some other emojis anyway. I mean, things could change. We never know.
When all fails, Baby Yoda will never leave you.
It's like even the other day, right? So you know how like when I'm filming my build streams like at this desk and stuff, I have my shelf over here. So like I would have me and Ash standing next to each other, like our little sig figs. So when it happened, I took him away because it just made me too sad to look at it. But yesterday I went and grabbed his figure back out. So he's back on the shelf. Because, like, this was his legit figure. Like, he owned this and sent it to me. So, like, he's still... Hang on, where is it? Okay, it's not focusing. But he's still there. I've put him back on the shelf. He's just over on the other side. But that's another thing. It's, like, another reason why I think last week was so specifically hard for me was because everywhere I look, I see him and I'm reminded of him. It's like I look up above my desk at even, I mean, it was the Sith Art, now it's Lightning McQueen, but like I look at that and I'm like, that's the first time we ever had a proper conversation. I look to my shelf, there's the sig fig, there's the brickhead he built me. I look at my my Hogwarts castle, and I was like, oh, we were gonna do some build streams together. I don't know if he's still gonna do that when he does his. If he does, I'd love to be there, but that's up to him. Even Sesame Street, we built that together. The pod racer, he bought that for me. Winnie the Pooh, that was the first land set I got, and he called me up when he got his, and that was the first time I saw that set. So like everywhere I look, I see him. So like last week it was hard. Even Diagon Alley. But like even the roses, for example, I feel like that's the best one. But I don't want to get rid of them. Because I look back and I'm like, I just think of all the happy memories. So I'm so confused. I can imagine you would be. We're here for you. Thank you. I'm crying again. I think it is too spruce. I think it's really kind of like just set it as like, okay. Like the romantic side of things, like, yeah, that's over. Save a spot for me on the trip. We're getting you a wand. I actually like lost mine. I had Luna Lovegoods, which I bought in London, but I can't find it anymore. So that's fun. So yeah, another thing is like I didn't want to make a full video about this. Like the first time, like saying that we were together, it felt right to do a video on it because like he'd been on my main channel quite a lot and all that. But with this, it feels wrong to do that. Like before it was like, oh yeah, really happy memory. And now I'm like, yeah, things didn't work out. And the worst part about it is that I'm filled with
Save
like
a
all
spot
of these
for me on the trip.
what
We're
ifs.
getting you a wand.
And I'm never going to know. And that's why I do like still want to meet up with him in the future so that like I like can stop thinking them. Because I feel like they're always going to be the back in my mind. No matter how hard I try and ignore them, it will be like, what if we were able to meet up closer? What if we lived in the same country? What if our relationship was normal. Like, so it's gonna be hard. But like even just yesterday, after that, I feel so much better. So it was a big step. But yeah, please don't hate him. Please don't unsubscribe from him. Please don't go after him being like, oh, you broke our heart. Don't do that. Please don't. So he said he's feeling really good right now, and he's really happy, which it hurts, but I'm glad he's honest with me. Like, I want him to be honest with me, and that's all I want. See, Samad, I definitely thought it was a lot better than he kind of like explained things to me. I feel like he kept a lot hidden, but what can I do? So, but yeah, like I still feel like we work really well together. Like, we share so many of the same interests and the same hobbies, and we love the same shows and things like that. So that's why I don't want to lose him as a friend, because like it's so easy to talk to him. Like, we get on so well. It's just romantically it wasn't working because we are so far apart. So it was hard to manage things. Which is such a shame, because yesterday it would have been 9 months. But yeah, like I said, I look back and I don't think about any of the negative. I don't think about like the tough conversations we had. I don't think about the times where I felt kind of upset and things like that. Like, I look back and I think back to when we watched the Phineas and Ferb movie together. That was like one of our first dates. I look back to our first dinner date, or watching The Mandalorian, or even the Lego Batman movie a few weeks ago. Even just looking through my phone, and like I've got a few photos and videos, I can't get rid of them. Like, there's too many happy memories that I'm never gonna forget them, and I don't want to forget them. So sometimes the best friends come from exes. My best friend and I had some sort of romantic background, and only brought us closer together. That's what I feel like, because like now I'm at the point where I'm like, I can laugh about it. Because one thing that like we talked about is that like when I broke up with my first boyfriend, that's when I bought my Disney castle. So like you guys all know that. When he broke up with his ex-girlfriend, he bought Cloud City. So like we both bought this giant D2C set when we broke up with our exes. So it was quite funny. And I knew, because like I knew he'd bought like a bunch of sets recently, so I even messaged him earlier and I was like, hey, so what are you counting as your breakup set? Mine's gonna be the Bugle. Which I can order tonight, so I'm very excited. Thank you, Nicholas, for the $5. Sorry for this rough patch, Holly. We as viewers are so blessed and so thankful for you. Stop, I'm gonna cry.
Sorry
again.
for this rough patch, Holly.
Right now.
We as viewers are so blessed and so thankful for
That's
you,
another thing.
and we
That
are all here
back
for
there,
you right now.
You got that for me.
Keep on being you.
It's like even recently I've stopped wearing my my layer necklace, because it felt weird, but at the same time I love that necklace, so I don't want to just stop wearing it. It's just kind of, for now, I'll just leave it as be. Oh, Samad, I mean, I technically did that for my 10 years. Brian's glitching again. Damn it. Brian, I need you right now. Please hold it together. See, Bad Wolf, I don't even think it's so much of the public thing. It's more of the distance. Because, like, there's so many people in this chat, right? Like, I think back to, like, Samad, Pen, Kai, Asian, super specifically. Because I remember seeing you guys on, like, the first ever streams that I showed up to. So, like, you guys were all here to kind of watch it unfold. Like, you didn't see everything. Like, we still kept a lot of things private. Like, as much as we were, like, streaming together and, like, yeah, we're dating. We still kept things private. Spruce there. Oh, yeah, Spruce, you were. Anyway, but yeah, you guys were all there. You all saw it unfold. So it's like I watch them back and I'm like, you can see that we were really happy. It's just, it's not unfortunately, it wouldn't continue to work under these circumstances. If the circumstances were different and I could hop on a flight right now, I think things would have ended very differently. In fact, I don't think things would have ended. But that's okay. It'd be fab. Funny how the tables have turned. You're doing the same thing, but the other way around. See, I kind of think that too, Samarth. Because that's always a fear I had at the beginning. I was like, well, what if things went wrong? Like, I was very reluctant to get into a relationship with him in the first place. And like my whole kind of thought was like, okay, well, what? Because we talked about, all right, well, how are we going to tell people? Because we kept it secret. I mean, it was obvious, but like we didn't admit it for like what, 4 or 5 months. So I always in the back of my mind said, well, what if we tell people, and then what if something bad happens? I didn't think it was going to. After like 3 months, I was certain. But yeah, it was like, what would I do? Because like it is a really rough thing, and that's why last week it was so hard for me. Like if you go back and watch my videos, not once could I sit in front of a camera. The only face video I had was filmed the week before. I was too scared to sit in front of a camera and talk. See, Super, you're just oblivious. Yeah, see, Pen's smart. Pen knows. No, it's not Asian. It's no one's fault. It's so unfortunate, but it's all circumstances. I mean, like, it's very delusional for me to think this, and it's not something that I'm gonna hold on to. Like, I'm not gonna sit around and wait. I'm not gonna hold on to this what if thought. But, like, I keep thinking, I'm like, in a year's time, I don't know where either of us are gonna be. Potentially we could meet. Maybe we give it another shot, but I'm not gonna sit here and wait my entire life just at the thought of what if. Does removing your sig fig as your profile picture have to do with Ash or just cuz? It does, actually. That's the whole reason I did it. He was streaming the mountain cave, which I wanted to watch because at the time it was still very fresh, and I was like, I still want to feel like he's there. So, and I knew how excited he was for that set. Like, I bought him the Charged Creeper because I knew he'd wanted it for a long time. So I sat and watched that because I was really interested to see him build. And it was very relaxing. It was very calming. I was editing while I did it. And in the middle of the stream, I was, like, occasionally chatting because, like, I didn't really want to join in too much because I felt awkward, but I didn't just, like, there was stuff I wanted to interact with and say. But the whole reason I changed it, and I knew I wanted to do it to the Diagon Alley photo when I changed it, but I didn't have it, so I just changed it to any photo I had. And it was because I looked at it and it felt really weird. Because I drew that sig fig. Like, like, I did that myself. That's my art. I did it myself. I still like drawing figures, but I looked at it and I felt like an imposter. Like, I was like, this is wrong. Because originally I drew my Harry Potter sig fig, and the first time I commented on a video, he replied, and that's what he replied with, being like, oh, I love your profile picture. And then when I, like, created my, like, one with my pink drag pants and my t-shirt, he helped me do it. Like, I sent him photos and he was saying, oh, like, you should do this, you should make the lines a bit thicker. So, like, he'd give me tips and advice, and, like, even we'd send each other, like, our thumbnails and be like, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. So, like, looking at that profile picture, even though I drew it myself, it felt so... I just felt bad. Exactly, BFAB. And that's even before, like, we became friends. Like, I would watch his videos and I saw his drawings and I was like, wow, that's so cool. But yeah, it felt wrong. Thanks, Super. But, like, I don't know if I'm gonna... Like, part of me wants to change it and, like, draw a new figure and change it back, or even draw a figure and then do a render, because, like, I have that whole 3D background. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. We'll see kind of what happens. But I'm still going to put it in my, like, thumbnails occasionally, as you'd see with, like, my Hogwarts ones. But yeah, I'm not going to change that back anytime soon. Because it's weird. I've always considered my channel very separate, but I didn't realize how big of an impact he had on it until I don't want to say was gone, because, like, we're friends still, so he's not gone, but, like, you know what I mean? At least I still have Harry Potter. True. So yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about today, because I feel like by admitting it, it's going to be easier for me to move on now. Because, like, even yesterday I felt a lot better. Like, that was a massive step forward. I feel like this is the next kind of big step. Here's what we all expect from you. Take this, and when you feel better, keep making amazing videos. Thank you. Because that's the thing. This last week, it sounds so bad saying this, but I said this on my gaming channel. Because I've had such a bad week, and it came at the worst time too, because literally all of the Harry Potter stuff could have been posted the day after. So we had a conversation, and I was like, let's take a break. Deep down, I knew that break was going to end badly, and that fear and that unknown ate me alive. Like, I couldn't eat. I was constantly crying.
I mean, you took a chance instead of a lifetime full of regret of what could have been.
Exactly. I don't regret a single thing. Not one. Well, I mean, there's things that I could have done better, but I don't regret anything. But what was I saying? Yeah, so we took a break, but I knew something was off, so, like, I was worried. I had hope, but I was terrified. And, like, all of the Harry Potter videos went up. Luckily, I'd had them all pre-filmed, because it made it so much easier for me to actually get on and work. But it was strange, because I look back, and those videos on my channel have done amazing. Like, I'm so shocked. I'm so happy. But I couldn't, like, that entire week, like, I'd see the numbers, and it would mean nothing to me. Like, usually I'd look at that, and I would be so proud of myself. And just so excited. Hey, Ashlyn. And yeah, I'd be so happy with myself. That's what I tried to do, Kyrie. I was like I knew that I wouldn't be able to eat much, but I still forced myself. Like, I would make myself a bowl of cereal. I'd have, like, 3 things, and I was like, okay, well, like, let's try and do something. Because I knew, like, it wouldn't be good if I just didn't. I'm getting better. Like, I can finally eat, like, a full meal. Although for the last 2 days it would be more like 2 meals and a snack. But we're doing a lot better. What time is it for me? 11:40. But yeah, so it's like I had all of these videos do amazingly well, and usually I'd look at them and be like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. And I looked at those numbers, and I know, like, you're not supposed to, like, you can't obsess over numbers. It's so unhealthy for you. So it's not the only thing I, like, judge kind of my success and my value on, but I looked at them and I was like, I should be jumping up and down right now. Like, there have been so many of them back to back doing, like, it really well, and I just felt empty. And, like, even now I look back at them and I'm like, whoa, the Chamber of Secrets is, like, in my top, like, 8 videos of all time. This is amazing. But, like, it's still not the same. It's really weird. Which is, it's horrible, because, like, my 1 year of coming back onto YouTube's coming up. So it's like I had all of these great things happen. And then, just like it kind of does every other year, May and April hit and it just falls apart. But yeah. So it's gonna take time. Because I know that there's people still here for me. Like, my friends have been asking how I'm doing and checking up on me. And just listening to me, which is amazing. Yeah, Michael, I didn't tell anyone that I was gonna tell everyone besides Ash. I said to him, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do a video on it. If I did, I would just say it on stream. And then yesterday I was like, oh yeah, I'd rather do this sooner rather than later. I didn't even tell him that I was doing this today. He might have realized. But yeah, I wanted to do it sooner rather than later. I did notice you, Crackerjack. Hello. So yeah, it's sad. Proud of you for sharing. Still much to celebrate. Thank you, Pen. Yeah. I mean, it's been hard because this last week I've been trying to distract myself with working. And the best thing, honestly, was the gaming streams. That really helped me because it distracted me. It gave me people to talk to. And I could talk about my emotions, but without going like into detail about them. And everyone was really respectful and understanding. But yeah, just in terms of videos, I found it so hard to bring myself to make them. You can even, if you go back and watch, like, my voice is
proud of
like,
you for sharing.
In the intros.
Still much to celebrate.
Specifically the Hogsmeade one. If you go back and actually watch like the review portion after the intro, like, I had to pull myself together because I was like, I need to film this right now. That's a fun one. So my acting skills were good. Yeah, please do not like give him hate. Do not be like, oh, it's your fault. Don't do that. I don't want him to feel awful. He doesn't deserve that. Thank you, Darkside. Here's something for your troubles.
Here's something for your troubles. Hope all goes well in future. Smiley face.
I just appreciate you all for being very understanding. But yes, please do not go onto his videos or his streams and be like, oh, you're horrible. Why'd you do that? Like, please be respectful. Like, he's handling things and he feels a lot better than I do about it. But that doesn't mean that you should go and message him and tell him that he's a horrible person because he's not. Okay? He's not. I hope so, Fuzzy Brick, but he set a very high standard. Acting skills weren't good. Sorry, Holly, I knew. Even on the main channel. I mean, the gaming channel was more obvious, but the main channel, really? I thought I was doing alright. Holding it together. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what any other girl would. Take this opportunity and work on myself and work out. Actually, this is the first day that I have, like, gotten properly ready. Like, I curled my hair this morning and I put on just, like, the bare minimum of makeup to make me feel better because my skin's been doing horribly because of all the stress. But it was good. I feel a little bad. I heard that TNT on Twitter about the whole Disney buying out DC thing, and I was going to retweet it and be like, no. When all fails, eat chocolate. Yeah, I've been trying. I bought myself some chocolate-covered peanuts, but I still can't do it. Why did they split? Just the circumstances. It was too hard. Thanks, long distance. The worst part is, right, I feel like everyone here on the internet would understand a bit more because you guys have seen this happen. Like, you've heard us interact, you've heard us talk and communicate. Like, you saw how happy we were. Oh, sorry, how happy we are, because I know we can be happy around each other. You saw, like, how well we got on and how we just clicked. So, like, the whole idea of long distance, I feel like wasn't as, like, wild because you'd seen that, like, oh yeah, they genuinely like each other. No, I don't want to burn the pictures. I had 2 photos of him in, like, my calendar diary, and I had to take them out, and that was hard enough for me. But I've still got them. I've put them in, like, my little memories box. But yeah, it's like, it's weird because I've only told my best friend in real life besides my family. Because I know that when I do, there are going to be so many people be like, yeah, long distance never works. Like, even my families. I mean, not my sister, but, like, my mum said that. I feel like she was just trying to make me feel better. But it was like, yeah, long distance never works. Some people are like, yeah, long distance was never a real relationship if you haven't met him. I'm like, it's not the case. If it wasn't a real relationship, I wouldn't be feeling like this. Exactly, Kat. And it's just gonna take me a bit of time. Yeah, just talking about it, it's like, that's what's like making me cry, making me upset. But no, I genuinely feel a lot better today. I feel good. Thank you, Ed, for the 80 pence. Oh, speaking of pence, I don't know if it's going to be able to go ahead. It might get cancelled, but booked to go see my family in May next year. Yay! If I do, I'll go on the studio tour in Harry Potter. So excited. I think so, Spruce, a lot of the time. I mean, there are some cases where people who would have been, like, together and then go long distance. I've heard times where, like, they would fall out of love with each other. But, like, here's the thing. We both put in effort to see each other and to talk with each other. Was it enough? Probably. Was it too much? I don't know. The balance definitely wasn't right. But what can you do? It's all circumstance based. So yeah, I hope that I can meet him one day. That's all I want now. Oh, Ed. That's fun. I mean, I've talked about how I wanted to do a podcast for the longest time. I feel like it would be interesting to kind of talk about that whole, like, how long distance worked for me and, like, where I think things went wrong and what I think was, like, good and things like that. You are taking steps in the right direction, like you said.
So proud that you managed to talk about how you're feeling.
Like you, and that's okay.
That vulnerability
Exactly.
makes
Josh,
you human, and yes, it will take some time, but you're an incredibly strong woman, and you'll get through this.
It'll take some time, but you're an incredibly strong woman, and you'll get through this. Thank you. Yeah. Now all it is time. Like, I've let my feelings out to him. He knows what I'm feeling and knows how I felt. We both want to be friends. We both still want to be close friends. Don't be mean to Brian, Spruce. I know that he's glitchy at the moment, but, like, yeah. But on the plus side, Olivia Rodrigo's Sour album came out at the perfect time. Legit, I have a playlist. Do you want to listen to the songs that have been helping me? Sometimes I just play them so that I can, like, if I have, like, a lot of built up emotions and I just feel like I need to cry and let them all out, I'll play these songs. The one that just makes me snap like that is that Toy Story 2 song. Yeah, what's it? When She Loved Me from Toy Story 2. That just makes me snap. Good For You, though, by Olivia Rodrigo, even though, like, I don't feel, like, as angsty and, like, angry, it's very good. Very peaceful. I know, Ashlyn. How good? Actually so good. No, I'm boring. Cool. Awesome. Oh, watch a sad movie. Nah. You know what the worst part is? We were watching the Harley animated show together, and, like, I really want to finish it, but I can't bring myself to do it. Because, like, I know we're still friends, so, like, I'd love to be able to finish it with him, but at the same time, I don't know if he wants to. So I'll need to ask him that at some point. I love Brutal. Yeah, Brutal I've been listening to a lot. I know, Pen. Like, it broke me even just watching the movie. And then, like, listening to it, I'm like, oh. I'm not listening to DaBaby. Nope. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's talk about the Marvel sets in a second. But some of the other songs are All Too Well by Taylor Swift. I'll Always Remember You by Hannah Montana. Shockingly helpful song. All I Want by Olivia Rodrigo from High School Musical, the musical, the series. The One That Got Away by Katy Perry. And what's another really good one? I feel like that's mainly it. Like, there's other ones on this playlist, but, like, those are the main ones. Oh, you know when you cry so much that, like, your nose gets blocked? I'm borderline there right now. Don't most of those just make you cry so much you end up with no tears left? Yes, and that's my goal. Because, like, I don't want to keep, like, bottling them in. So I'm like, if I play these songs and I'm feeling like I need to just let all of this out, I'll play them and I'll just cry. It's a good coping mechanism, to be completely honest. Anything Adele? Yeah, Someone Like You's been a good one. Right, but let's answer Ferrari's question. Let's actually talk about the Marvel sets right now, because that is something that has been on my mind. Firstly, the Daily Bugle. I'm ordering that tonight. I cannot wait. I'm going to build it. I'm probably going to build half of it on stream and half of it off stream, because it's a very big set. And then I love the Banneter, but it's so expensive that I might just sit and wait, see if it goes on sale in a couple of months and get it then. But I do want to get the Avengers compound, even though that is expensive. Like, that looks sick, because I love Marvel, but I don't have that many Marvel sets or Marvel figures for the most part. Like, getting the Bugle, I'm going to get my first Venom. And my first classic Spider-Man. What even? The only Spider-Man figure I have is this little Homecoming one. So thank you, Asian, for answering everyone's questions. Oh, I should have done this a very long time ago. There we go. I should have done that a very long time ago. It's too expensive. I know. The Marvel sets are too expensive. I know. How do I not have a Venom? Exactly. Here's the thing, right? Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel superhero. I love the Spider-Man games, so much so that I tried to stream it the other day and was like, oh, never mind, I haven't transferred my data. But yeah, it's like, I was even looking at the Ghost Rider Carnage like car, and I was so close to getting it, and I was like, no, I'll hold off. Okay, I'm gonna have to go now. I wish the best for you, Holly. Not sure if you saw it or not. I sent you something on Discord. I hope that will help you. Thank you. I do feel better after talking to all of you, but once again, like I said, I feel like I have to keep reiterating this. Don't go and be mean to Ash. Please don't do that. That will make me upset. Don't do it. He just messaged me, so awkward. I think someone's told him. And or he's watching. Hi. I'm doing good, I promise, even though I'm crying. What are your thoughts on Olivia Rodrigo's new album and my favorite song? My favorite song is Enough for You, followed by Good for You. Those two are my favorites. I love it. It's been very helpful. I think she's an amazing artist. And it's so awkward watching her in High School Musical, the musical, the series, because I'm like, Joshua Bassett, like, speaking of, that show's great. Hey, Sai. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to message you after this. I'm good even though I'm crying is my everyday mental state. Agent, I should have done it a long time ago. I was tempted to. And then when Ash did it, I was like, why haven't I done that yet? And then a few days later, he was like, why haven't you made Asian a mod yet? And I was like, yeah, good point. Oh, Bellatrix, boy, you have a lot to catch up on. No riots. Other way rounded. I will do so. I'll message you after this. Because I feel like tomorrow I'll be able to call you. Oh. No problem, Asian. You're always there. You're very helpful. I just steal all his mods. Have you noticed? I'd love to hear a story comment. Okay, I feel like I need to write a pinned comment and be like, I'm okay. I promise you, I'm okay. I'm crying, but I feel good. Yeah, super. Sai, you gonna come to Disney with me and other internet friends? Please. So today someone in my class bought a girl a Lego set for her. I don't know if they were like dating before that or anything, but they built it at lunch and in class the teacher took it away. She took it away? She don't realize how expensive Lego is? Like, I get why. But Alice, thank you for the $3. Funds for Spotify account to binge Taylor and Olivia. Here's the thing, right? Taylor Swift is an interesting one because, like, I love her album Red. But, like, I'm not a big fan of her as a person, but, like, her songs, they really hit different this time around. But All Too Well has always been my favorite, and there is a beautiful, I'll let Brian talk.
Funds for Spotify account to binge Taylor and Olivia, 2 hearts.
But yeah, there's a line in All Too Well, it's the maybe we got lost in translation, that section. I'll see you at Disney Holly. Yay, Claire's coming. See, this is what I mean, right? What I plan to do, right? Because I feel like half of my Lego friends live on the West Coast. Or majority of them, besides like Claire, Sans now. But then again, Avengers Campus is in LA, so I feel like some people would go. But I feel like Penn, I don't know where Penn is, but I feel like Penn's somewhere in the middle. So everyone's on the West Coast. So, like, if I'm going to America, I'm going to do everything at once. Fun fact, though, here's what I said to my dad last night. I was like, Dad, because he said if we get to go in May to visit our family, I'm West Coast. Damn it. All right, well, Brent, no, who is it? Sai's in the middle. Damn it, why is everyone on the West? Anyway, so, yeah, if we end up going to the UK in May, then my dad was like, we could extend it and we could go to Paris and we could go to Euro Disney. And I was like, hey, funny that. I was thinking that the other day. Then my plan is, right, my family would fly home. I would fly to Orlando, go to Disney World, have a great time. Then fly to LA, go to Disneyland. Then I'd fly home and we go like all the way around the world. Big brain power. I know Disneyland like the back of my hand. Like literally, I could tell you what hotel I'm gonna stay in immediately. Do I have any of the Lego Scooby-Doo sets? I do. I have the Mystery Machine and the castle. The 2 you needed. It's great. Disneyland sucks. It does not. Don't be mean to Disneyland. Also, the Disneyland app is updated with the Avengers map. Go look at it. Thank you, Brady, for the $2. I'll text Insta something to help you on Insta, okay? Thank you. Speaking of, Brady, you'll be glad to know that because I've got my flight
I will text Insta something to help you on Insta K.
I can now open my PO box. So I'm going to do that. No, we're not, Nathan. That was majority of this stream's conversation. But it's okay. We are still good friends. And I don't mean that like I said with my ex-boyfriend. I was like, yeah, we'll still like be friends and like chat occasionally. No, I still want to be good friends this time. I'm going to put in the effort. I ain't losing a friend like that. No. Disneyland Paris has the best castle. 100%. Hotel, my house. That sounds good. I will take up that offer. Thank you. I'll bring my own pillow and just crash on the floor. Will do. I want to get a lightsaber so badly. Did everyone see on the new Spider-Man ride how you can like buy like physical DLC so you can get like these web slingers and like they change the ride experience for you? I thought that was kind of interesting. Very interesting. Are you going to get the Daily Bugle? I am. I'm ordering it tonight. I'm not going to go pick it up in store. No, not doing that. Because a lot of you would know that our Lego store's VIP point system is different, so I'd rather order it online because I could then get Qantas frequent flyer points, which means then I can pay, for my flights to Orlando. So I'm going to order it online. And hopefully it should come by the end of the week. Probably not. Maybe early next week. I don't know. I think the build's better on the old one, Ferrari, but the new one has much as Scarlet, which is a disappointment. The figures are better. I should pin a message. See, here's the thing. I'm going to get a lot of questions on it, and I feel like it's just the thing that, like, people are slowly going to know over time. But also, the less people that know, the less annoying, creepy comments I'm going to get. So, I mean, what do I think of Lego Masters Australia? You know what I'm not happy with? I'm not happy that Michael and Harrison didn't make it to finals week. David and Gus were going to win from, like, the get-go, though. They were incredible. So I'm glad about that. I kind of regret not doing it. I feel like a lot of the reason why I didn't do it was because, like, my channel was still starting out. But also I just started dating Ash. So now I feel like it's just more like, oh, I should have done it because things didn't work out. But nah, I'm glad I didn't because, like, probably wouldn't be where I am today. Hey, Jacob. Yeah, no hating. We don't do hate in this comment section about other people. If I don't hate him, you can't hate him. Okay? Exactly. I'm not going to post his face. I'm still careful. I thought of this great joke that I wanted to tell him, actually, right? You want to know why he doesn't show his face? Because there's no flash photography. Okay? That's why he doesn't show his face. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all week. Oh. I stopped after season 3, after episode 3. Why after episode 3? BFAB, you gotta watch the Marvel episode at least. That one was really good. I'm unsubscribing. Alright, Spruce, I believe you. Oh no, there's Instagram posts now? What do you mean? Are people spreading the news? I should probably check what he's sent me to see if it's anything like that. Oh, let's talk about the Bugle. Probably within half a day. Because, like, I still see things and I'm still like, oh yeah, let's go send it. Oh. I don't get it. I saw this, it was a meme earlier, right? Because it was like a photo of, like, the Flash cartoon character. And they were like, no Flash photography. So, like, you couldn't take a photo of the Flash. Anyway, I felt that was kind of funny. Not those 9-year-olds making news stories. Jeez. You people are obsessed. You people are obsessed. You must be feeling it better if you can make dad jokes. Exactly. If you're all being mean, I'm gonna lose my mind at you. We are respectful people here. We are kind and caring and we don't share hate. No hate, I reject. Oh. Yeah, I doubt that's it. I mean, Sans is full of hate. He's an angsty teen who's not really a teen. The Reddit stream is going to be really fun. I'm really excited for that. We've got so many things to go through on that one. There were so many. Do you all like the winners, by the way? I love them. I have an idea of who's winning the Brick Central one. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure I know. I'm pretty sure it won't change too much. I'm older than you. Well, he's still an angsty teen. Yes, Bruce, there was, I think, one other person that picked it. Wait, maybe that was me. Or someone else. I know it did because I went and, like, tagged all of the photos so that I could see how many, like, each had. That's alright, Bellatrix. I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Sans, you coming to Disney too? I am still friends with him, Pick a Brick. Yep. How do I join Holly's Reddit? It should be in the description. Thanks, Hayden. It's the first time I've done my hair properly. I haven't even straightened it the last week to get, like, those, like, one annoying bumps out. Sans is like 14. Exactly, that's what I thought. Okay, we are not downloading we're not downloading Raid Shadow Legends. We're not starting an internet war. No. No, 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 no. What's my favorite Lego set of all time? The Disney Castle. Superhero, you'll be glad to know. I can't remember how many there were in there, or who exactly was which, but I can tell you that that was definitely in there, because I remember that description. Oh, do you have any fake figures? Nope. I thought he was 10. I mean, Sans does come off that way, doesn't he? I want to go to the Lego store there, so I don't see why not. Yes! So that's at least 4 people. Yes! I have friends! Oh, damn it. Now there's an odd number. Do I save this for my stream or say the joke here? Say it here. What do you mean by that? I mean, I didn't break things up. Oh, chat's fault. Chat's fault. See, people, we're still friends. Okay? So this is why I don't want you to spread hate. Ash, meet me in Disneyland. We've got a group of 5 people now. Please. I want to go to Avengers Campus. Came in for 1 sec. Fair enough. Some things never change. I know. See, it's chat's fault. You all pressured us so much. Disgraceful. Just kidding. Nothing was real. Everything was fake. We're all acting. Dun dun. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked, Tita. Kind of shocked. But yeah, I'm so hyped though for Avengers Campus, because like, doesn't that open like next week, which means all the Disney bloggers are gonna go and start posting videos on it. So like, I'm keen. Like, I'm really keen. I want to watch the ride thing for Spider-Man, although I feel like it's not going to be that great. I saw this TikTok and someone was like, oh, the whole Avengers Campus thing, it's like, whatchamacallit? It's like, there's something missing. And I thought about it and I was like, kind of feel what you mean. Because I feel like they've just tried to tie Guardians into it. Can we all have a meetup in the simulation? Heck yeah. But yeah, it's like they've taken Guardians and they've tried to like tie it in, but it didn't quite work. Mr. Know-It-All 1, thank you so much for the $1. I love how you combined it all. Oh wait, is the 1 supposed to be the other L? Looks horrific. Horrific in a good or a bad way. That's what I'm interested for. I've seen like the Hank's Pym Kitchen stuff looks really interesting. I doubt it's gonna like be good. It's Michael's fault. Yeah, that's true. Michael's the only one that we can hate on. Just kidding. Don't do that. Just kidding. Have I been to Universal Studios? I have. That's another reason why I want to go to Orlando. Because 1, they've got Toy Story at Disney. 2, New Fantasyland. That looks fun. It's not really new anymore. But 3, Diagon Alley. Need to go. Like, I will do both. It will be an expensive trip, but I'll do both. So I'm keen. I love building Hogwarts. I have. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it, although there are so many little pieces. So it's alright. I'm taking my time so that like I don't destroy it. I don't know if Ash can hear me. If he can hear me, say spinach. Because I have a good joke that I want to tell you. So if you can hear me, I'll tell you the joke. But like, also, what are the other, like, what's the Sanctum Sanctorum at the Avengers Campus? Like, I haven't actually wrapped my head around what that is. Gaming stream tonight, Holly? Yeah, I do. I want to do Spider-Man, Arkham, Geoguesser, or there was another one that I wanted to do, but I don't know which one. It won't be Fortnite because we did a lot of that. Maybe it can be. I don't know. Tempted to do Geoguesser though. I feel like that would be quite fun. But also, I don't even know if Spider-Man's working properly. I feel like I should finish Spider-Man before I start Arkham, so we might just keep that on the back bench. I'll start off with a solo game, and then we'll do squads. He left. Alright, I'll just tell him the joke later. I thought it was quite funny. Hopefully he gets it. I think he will. Tony Stark is better than you? Well, Peter Parker is better than Tony Stark, so... I had a dream about Tom Holland last night. It was very weird. I can't remember what exactly happened, but I know he was there. It was odd. I will do a stream for season 7. I'm excited. Because, like, all the seasons start, like, at nighttime for me. So as long as it's not on a Thursday night, I can do it. So, I'm keen. Brady, fingers crossed. You did not just say that, what? That I had a dream about Tom Holland? Because I did. Also, I accidentally ended up on Formula 1 TikTok. I don't know how I did that. But I'm not complaining because I know a bit about Formula 1 because my dad loves it. Oh, super. My room looks great. Thank you. Do you like my pajamas? I'm wearing track pants today. I got changed. I'm gonna go for a walk later. Get some exercise. Boom, boom. Look at my muscles. There's nothing there. Yay. Honestly though, last week, I put in so much effort at dancing. I was like, good. Mindy, you missed a very long story. Collecting Lego sets. It's been a year since my last set and I was wondering if you could share some tips on collecting. I do have a budget. See, like, here's the thing, and that's why I want to make another video on, like, what sets I want out of the June stuff. Because, like, even though, like, I buy a lot more than I used to, even though they're all tax deductions for me, and I have, like, my LAN budget and all that, I still budget out my sets. Because, like, I don't want to be spending thousands of dollars on Lego every month. That's not who I am. So, like, my tip is always look out. Amazon usually does some really good deals, so always be checking Amazon. But always wait for sales. Because I know I always say, like, promotions or double VIP points, and a lot of the time if there is a promotion, it's good because you can, like, sell the promotion if you don't care about it and you can get rid of it. Or if it's double VIP points, you get closer to that reward. But looking for sales is even better. That will help you. And even on, like things like eBay and stuff, often, like, people will buy these sealed sets and they'll sell them sealed on there for way less than retail. That's another thing. I should write off my Lego sets. Well, BFAD, that means you have to buy some new sets in order to do that. So, like, can't do the old ones. Speaking of, everyone, I ordered the Pizza Planet truck, but they haven't invoiced me yet. So, hopefully they do, because they were the only ones that were selling it. How do I use my VIP points? Honestly, could not tell you to save my life. I know you have to, like, open up the portal and then click, like, redeem. And then it gives you a code, which you then have to enter in this specific, not the coupon section, there's a specific VIP point section. It's impossible. Apparently they're reworking it, but we don't know. Can you give a hint to who Brink Central will pick? I'm pretty sure it was one of, like, the top, like, upvoted ones. And it wasn't a themed, like, it wasn't based on a licensed theme, the photo. There's some really good hiking photos. Can I just say that right now? There were some good hiking photos. I can't write off my clearance sets. Actually, that's true. Yeah, you could. As long as they were bought within the last financial year. I don't know how I'm going to do my taxes. Oh, it's going to be rough. Especially now that there's, like, that US tax thing. All good Bellatrix. Just going to miss your annual. I mean, it's not on this channel, so technically you're not. You're all good. All good in that regard. Oh, what was Joe saying about it? Oh, about the banana. Yeah, Peely. My Lego store still asks me if I want to use my points. I've never used an in-store voucher. Neither. Well, I mean, I can't. I wonder if I look it up, is it an option? That reminds me, everyone. I really want to go to Queensland and go to the theme parks. But I'm trying to figure out a time to do that since I'm going skiing in August. And all the new sets come out in the first week of August, which luckily I'm still around for. So let's see. Does it give me an option to redeem things in store? Rewards. Discount on lego.com. We've got phone order. No in store. But you can buy for 0 points a Party Llama digital asset pack. Wow, how exciting. How exciting. Did I see my egg pic? Was that the Goblet of Fire where the entire bathroom was in an egg? Was it that one? I love Star Wars, but I get invested in other things. Am I still a Star Wars fan? Of course you are. Telling you right now, it doesn't matter how much Star Wars you've watched. If you want to watch something and you're enjoying it, you are a Star Wars fan. None of these gatekeepers who are like, oh, you can't watch this because you haven't seen this. How does someone get into land? You need a minimum amount of subs or followers. Nope. You don't at all. You just need to have a community or create like a community, and they like originality. Like they don't really care about views. Like, I mean, it's a helpful factor, but it's like they'll decline people with like a lot of subscribers. Like Brickvault, for example, they have a lot of subscribers, but I think they left or got kicked out. I can't remember what it was. Because like they weren't doing too much anymore. So Lan was like, bye. Not too sure though. Speaking of skiing, I made the mistake of going to Aldi on ski clothes day. One of my friends went and they got a light pink ski jacket. Jeez, that was rough. I got ski pants from Costco. They were sick. Skiing vlogs are coming. Same with like if I go to Queensland, like I want to go to the Dreamworld Legoland Discovery Centre. I want to go to Dreamworld. I want to go to Australia Zoo. I want to go to Warner Brothers Movie World. Vlog time. DC content. Let's go. Let's go. BFAP, I feel like they would take one look at the name and then just decline you at this point. After that. Oh. It would be funny though. I wonder what because I wonder what the reasoning would be after that type of thing. Like, would they bring it up? Where are you skiing? In Queenstown. I don't know what resort it is, but Queenstown in New Zealand. Is there a Legoland in Australia? No, but we have Legoland Discovery Centres. It's weird. There's one in Melbourne and there's one near Brisbane. It's not in Brisbane. How old do you have to be to get into land? Over 18. I've seen the Warner Brothers water tower. I've driven past the Warner Brothers studios in LA. They had like a bunch of the Lego Batman movie posters up when I went. It was really cool. Any stores in New Zealand or just Lego affiliated like Oz? Yeah, unfortunately they're just the certified stores like Oz. So it's like there's one in New Zealand, which is nowhere near where I'm staying, which is annoying because I would have gone. Yeah, that counts as like the same loop of things. So that's cool. Yeah, that was my pick. Did you like it? Here's the thing, Brady. If that was a mock contest, that would have been in the top 3. I loved it as a mock. It looked so good. So, highly recommend.
If I have the time, I might join you on your trip to Disneyland. Thumbs up, smiley face.
Darkside, thank you for the €5. If I have time, I might join you on your trip to Disneyland. I'm so excited. I want to go to so many Disney theme parks. Like, one of my goals in life is to go to every single Disneyland. The only ones I'm missing are Hong Kong, Tokyo, and Shanghai. Which, like, I really want to go to the Tokyo one specifically. That's the one I want to go to most. Is it true that no one is able to find 5 of First Battle Packs in Australia? Yes. Here's the thing, right? So there was this one employee that was going around being like, yeah, they're retired. And then, like, we were talking about it on LAN and they came back and they're like, no, it's not retired. Like, it will be restocked. And I'm like, okay, but, like, you also have sets that have retired in other countries that when you click on it here, it says temporarily out of stock. And they're like, oh, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Like, we've gone and fixed it. And I'm like, there are still so many on there. You fixed one. But I know, right, Pen? I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. The thing is, we could spend 2 hours in the Lego store and none of us is gonna complain. Like, I've only been able to go in there for like 10 minutes and the Disneyland stores are the best stores. Back to what I was saying though. Yeah, so the 501st packs, it's like they were out of stock. They've been out of stock since November. No one's had them. Then all of a sudden, there was a restock like that. I doubt that there's going to be another restock after that though, because Australia is so slack with things like that. And if they do, it's going to be a very small amount. But it came back in stock and then it's out of stock again. But yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. Oh. They're still in stock on the Canadian site. Yeah, literally everywhere else, it's like you can go and get them. But like, I feel like Australia does not get that many, and we've had like 2 restocks, so they don't last long because like there would be I can imagine there'd be like a handful of people that would want to buy like tons of them and build an army. But yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. They had the Quidditch set on saying, oh yeah, temporarily out of stock for months. And then I go and switch sites and it's like retired. I check it with the DC set, retired. Toy Story, yeah, retired on every other site, but it kept saying temporarily out of stock. Because Land came back and they're like, oh, but see, it says temporarily out of stock. And I was like, yeah, no offense, that doesn't mean anything. Look at all of these examples. Like I trust you, but like you need a bit more to back it up than that. So that was fun. Like, I make some strange decisions sometimes. I know. I really wanted to get another Quidditch set, but I didn't. Speaking of, everyone, I've got my Quidditch teams. Look at this. Wait. That's my Disney figures. Hold on. Are they here? Yes. So I got my bricks and pieces order yesterday in the mail. I now have a reindeer, which was awesome. That was actually quite expensive. I've got a bunch of police torsos from the police station because I want to try and get that through Land. Same with like police hats. I've got the cafe corner printed tile from Assembly Square, some donuts. I dropped it. Ravenclaw robes. I got them. Some money. But the most exciting things that I got was the Weasley twins' hair. So now I have them as part of my Quidditch team, and I've got 7 of the Slytherin ones, so I just need to wait for the book to come out next week, and then I'll get the rest of them. Actually, haven't watched Ash's video on that. I wanted to do that because I wanted to know what was in the book. Exactly, it goes temporarily out of stock, then sold out, then retired. Another thing that's the problem, right, is the Harry Potter CMFs. Like, the first season is still listed. Like, I kid you not. I'm gonna go and pull it up. I'll send you all a link. You can go and look at it yourself. It's still there, but the second one I don't even think's listed. The second CMFs I'm pretty sure is gone. Can I come to Disneyland if I don't have to go by myself when you go? I mean, if anyone is in Disneyland at the same time, please come and let us know. Come and say hi.
Can I come to Disneyland?
Because like I've said
if
before,
I'm old enough to go by myself
like,
when you
like,
go.
Awkward in person. Like, I'm talkative. Like, if someone talks to me, like, I'm gonna have a conversation. But for the most part, I will just browse and I will just stay awkward. Which I feel like it's gonna be, like, it's interesting, though, if, like, I go see all my internet friends in Disneyland. Because, like, I know them all. But I've also never met them all. Like, I haven't seen Penn's face. So, I'm gonna Penn face reveal in real life. That'll be fun. Let's see. Oh, Brady, thank you for the $2. I'm going to Disney. I get discounts. I'm a planner. Actually? Damn. I want to get a park hopper pass when I go. That was a really good decision.
I'm going to Disney. I get discounts. I'm a planner.
It's very good. Yep, look. There is no Series 2 CMF. But let me send this. You all need to look at this, right? Go look. Okay, the first CMF is still there. It says sold out, but it ain't coming back. That's retired. You literally go to any other website and it will say that it's retired. I wonder if Expecto Patronum does the same thing. It's a mess. It's a mess. I've been told that I look a bit like Matthew Broderick. Really? Damn. It'll be funny, right? Like, here's how I picture things going down, okay? I thought about this last night. Because, like, my flight is going to, like, to LA specifically, my flight would arrive at 6 a.m. So then I would hop on a little bus that will take me to Disneyland, and I will have to drop my bags off at a hotel and then just go and hang around. I'd probably catch a bus and go to the Target down the street so I could get like myself cereal for the mornings and things like that. I would catch the bus back, check into my hotel, right? Everyone would probably arrive around the afternoon because like there's a lot more flexibility with you all. Half of you are in most of you are in the US besides Ash. So everyone would arrive in the afternoon so you can check into your hotels. And I'd message everyone and be like, hey, this is my room. Let's have a party. Come visit me in my room. I'm alone. I'm bored. Let's watch TV because we can't go to the parks today. So I'd message everyone. Someone would knock on my door. Opened the door. Boom. Face I've never seen before. Hi, I'm Pen. Whoa! Knock on the door. It's Clarence Sands. Oh, hey! It should be fun, right? Then we'll all go to downtown Disney together and go to the Lego store. Oh, I'm so... This will be so much fun. I'm hyping myself up, but now it's not going to happen, isn't it? Just like everything else in my life. Alright, so what is it? Yeah, Fantastic Beasts, sold out. Expecto Patronum, sold out. Right, back to my task at hand. Let's see if it actually... If I go to the US, it's going to say retired. Retired product. Series 1. Why? With that one, it even says out of stock, so just take it off. Expecto Patronum, retired product. Again, the Australian website sucks. It's actually the worst. Actually the worst. And see, you guys are all going to have great vlog content as well. Great vlog content, okay? I'm going to have to do a lot of keyframing to cover up everyone's faces, but you're going to have vlog content. We'll have Ash's sig fig. We'll have Pen's pea with a circle. Si's little robot head. And then you'll see Sans, Claire, and myself. Nailed it. Oh. Remember when they retired Ninjago City and Apocalypseburg like 6 months before they actually died? Mm-hmm. It's a mess. You can't trust anything. Like, if it says it's temporarily out of stock, like... Don't wait for it to come back in stock. Chances are it's not. Unless it just came out, it's not coming back. It's easiest. Easiest to do. Oh. Oh. I mean, I hope so, Jake. I want to meet my close internet friends. Then you can all see my content. Ta-da! How do you afford so much Lego? I mean, I make money off of this channel, and a lot of it just cycles back into Lego so that I can make more content for this channel. Business decisions. But also, I don't really do much else. I don't really spend too much money. I have like my dance bill and my hair, and I mean, that's mostly it. I don't really go out much, I think is the easiest question. It's not like I'm a regular 21-year-old girl who's going out for dinner and drinks every night. I sit at home and I watch The Bad Batch on Friday nights. Yeah, I know, right, Pam? I feel like the blanket rule would be like 18 and up, so you can all be responsible. I don't know, it'd be fun. I'm excited. I haven't been to Disney since I was 19? 18? Something like that. Something like that. See, Ed, that's why I know we live stream in the queues because we're bored. Me in the middle of the line for Smuggler's Run when we're in Galaxy's Edge, just Instagram live. Hey guys, I'm in a queue. I'm bored. I actually met some British YouTubers at Disneyland Paris once. I was in Harrods and I saw the snap and they were on a train, and then later on they show up at Disney, and I said to my sister, I was like, we're literally going there tomorrow. I wonder if they're still there. We ended up going to the parks and we ran into them, and I was like, oh my gosh. Whoa. Like, they weren't like super popular ones, but like they were well enough known that I was like, damn. Oh, that's another thing. Epcot's now got the Ratatouille ride, doesn't it? Oh, I love the Ratatouille ride. See, I would ostrich guy, but I've never even been on it. I don't know how to fly the Falcon. I can't do Chewie mode. Whew. This has just turned into, it went from, I'm going through a breakup to Disneyland. The natural progression. Oh, really? Construction. That's another thing. I don't know. Should I go to Legoland in Windsor again? I kind of want to just to go to the Lego store, but I also don't want to pay admission just to go to the Lego store. Percival, I'm jealous. I want to go. I want to go on that. You crash the Falcon? Oh, there's the Avatar ride as well. I forgot. How much has changed at Orlando since I've been? There's now the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Snow White's gone. There's the Avatar ride. There's Galaxy's Edge. Toy Story Land. The Tower of Terror's still there. I feel like there's a lot. There is a lot. Oh. You can put it in autopilot mode. I should do that. 50 quid just to get to the Lego store. Dude. I don't know. I mean, I can claim it on tax. But here's the thing, right? I'm definitely going to go and do the studio tour because we were supposed to do that last year on our family holiday. I want to go to the Harry Potter studio tour again. They've got Gringotts, the Forbidden Forest. They've got so much new stuff since I went. And I can vlog the entire thing. So that's a win. When's the next time you'll be streaming on your gaming channel? Hopefully today, but I haven't chosen what to do yet. I'll be in Disney in February. Jealous. Have you played Pokemon Go? Yes. I've almost got all 151 of Gen 1, including all of the regionals, besides Farfetch'd. Oh no, did I get Farfetch'd in the end? I think I did. I just don't have the legendaries. Or Mew or Mewtwo. Because I haven't finished my tasks. Should I get the Hogwarts Express? I just want Lupin. I really like that Hogwarts Express. It's the best one for me. Where's Ash and Flash? In Canada. He's got other stuff to do. He's still going to be a part of the channel, but he's not going to be here that often. How many hours ahead are you from England? Because it's 3:33 a.m. and I'm still here for some reason. Go to bed, Ed. It is 12:33 here. So I guess it's minus 3. Why is Ash and Flash? Why is Gamora? Will you do a Bedrock stream? I don't know. You should go to a Brickvention. See, I do want to go to a Lego convention. I mean, if that one in Melbourne happens, I'd probably go to that one next year. When is the stream gonna end? Why? Are you sick of me? You can leave. You can leave me. Goodbye. Oh, Jedi Bob, that's not fun. I remember that when that happened to me. That was a painful day. I did Bad Wolf. I saw that one. I love how many of like the different characters you got in there. That was really good. Speaking of karaoke, I would love to do a karaoke stream one day, but I just don't know how that would ever happen or work. Do a multiplayer stream? What do you mean? What do you mean? The real Dave Filoni is in the chat. Oh dear. Any thoughts on the new Daily Bugle? My thought is that it's going to sell out in half a day. Actually, here's the thing, right? Australian sets are weird. Sometimes they'll sell out instantly because there's not that many of them. Other times, the R2-D2 will last all weekend and then in the US it's gone within 5 minutes. Well, how does that make any sense? But I'm going to order it tonight and I'm keen. What level am I in Pokemon Go? 34. Bellatrix, thank you for the $5 and your 17th annual super chat. Fortnite, Mario Kart, etc. Oh, right. I mean, we did Mario Kart last time, so I'd lean more towards Fortnite, but at the same time, we've done a lot of Fortnite, so I'm kind of like...
17th annual. Also, can I go to Disney with you?
Geoguesser? BFAB, thank you for another $2. Does Baby Yoda have another 6-pack? I feel like we're going to expose this poor child.
Does Baby Yoda have a 6-pack?
Got nothing. It's just no definition. Just flab. That's okay. I'm not going to body shame you, buddy. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. I do not. Wait, Michael isn't a member anymore. Time to remove his figure. Just kidding. Or. Really, David? That's another thing. Why is the US and Canada still not gotten Mos Eisley and restocked? Because, like, I know Ash really wanted to get Mos Eisley, so, like, occasionally, like, I'll just go and check so that I can let him know to be like, hey, you should use your land support and order it. But it's still out of stock. I'm like, what's going on? Okay, we're not burning anyone. Stop body shaming my alien child, okay? Which Harry Potter shirts did I start collecting? Well, MG, spoiler for my next video, but we compare the Great Hall and the Chamber of Secrets, because to me, they're literally back there, I didn't even move them. We compared those two, because those two are my favorite ones. But besides them, I definitely think that Hagrid's hut is a must get. We did get the cantina on May the 4th. It lasted 15 seconds. I'm not kidding. Ouch. Like, ours has been solidly in stock for ages now. I've still got it in my wardrobe. We're going to build it at some point. Because, like, Hogwarts is going to be a slow, gradual build. I feel like Mos Eisley will be the same. Could you add me on Pokemon Go? I don't have the app anymore. I stopped playing. I played it for a very long time, but I stopped. I played it for like a solid year, and then like every year I'd go back to it for like a few months. Yeah, I'd definitely get a Hogwarts castle and Hagrid's hut, and I feel like that's all you need. That's where you start. But I do want to do another video about like my top Harry Potter picks, also the sets that are apparently retiring, and some other stuff I wanted to do. It's going to be a busy month, but right now, we're going to get through the week. Do the Bugle, do the Reddit stream, that's going to happen this week, and then June 1st I can get the remainder of the Harry Potter sets. And then we're going to do chess set, forks. No, chess set, figures, forks, flying lesson, because no one else can get the flying lesson, so I don't have to rush. Love that for me. Technically, he's got his own bad wolf, so he has his own, and he can chill with them all the time. We've got the same ones. Actually, no, this one's a bit different. My one's like the classic old Mattel one, whereas his had a necklace. But we've got the same plushie one, because he sent me that one. You're getting the Bugle? I am, because I had to cancel my flights to Canada, obviously. I mean, they were probably going to get cancelled anyway. Like, I doubt that my November flight was going to be able to go ahead anyway. So I'm using the taxes of that to pay for the Bugle, and then the rest of it I'm going to throw into my savings. Responsible buying. I also got paid from Google the other day. Hooray! Finally. Why do they have to pay once a month? Why is all of my jobs being, we'll pay you once a month? I'm like, this is horrible.
You should have seen when Fab inspired me to burn all my Lego.
Fab inspired me to burn all my Lego. Oh no. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What is a good video maker program that you recommend I can stand using? You mean can't stand using iMovie? A free one that I recommend, but you can only use it on a computer, is called DaVinci Resolve. There's two versions. There's a studio version and a free version. It looks very complicated. I'm very aware of that, but there are a lot of tutorials online, and once you kind of start to use it a bit, you realize it's really simple. Otherwise, I personally use Premiere right now. I stopped using Resolve, but I can flick between them. I kind of want the Mad Eye Barty Crouch CMF figure. Should I try get him? Yes. I bought 2 of them so that I could have Mad Eye Moody and Barty Crouch. DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci? Oh, look at all the emotes. What other emotes should I make? Because, like, I can add so many more now because like there's a lot of members. I use a free program called Lightworks. I haven't heard about that one, Pen. Thank you for sharing. Have you made stop motion videos? Still on the channel. I mean, it was more of me asking for an audition. See, Percival, the hard part is getting the hours. But for me, once I'd hit that threshold, it happened instantly because a couple of years ago I monetized this channel because I had set up an AdSense account and it was eligible. So I set it up. Even though I was like, I'm not going to make anything off of this. So that was good. Make member emotes, but like, who do we want? I feel like, who's a famous Brian? Like if I search Brian, who does it come up with? We've got that Family Guy, but oh, that's it. We'll make it Brian May from Queen, my favorite Queen member. Brian with the crazy curly hair. Have anyone seen that TikTok I made? Ho ho. If you had a Black Widow emote, I'll become a member right now. I could do a Black Widow emote. I'd have to draw her. Brian May. I love Brian May. I kid you not, right? When I went to the Queen concert last year and I saw Brian May shredding it on the guitar on stage, I went wild. Wild. Lego Mike emote. That's true, actually. Oh, but then I feel like I have to draw him. I mean, I could use the rendered version. But then if I draw him, I'm literally just replicating Ash's drawing because that's what that Mike's based off. Scarlet Witch. True, she's my favorite. I feel like we need a Harry Potter emote. Like I should draw Harry Potter. Pink 501st helmet. Yes. Yes. That's a good option. Super, what is your review on Harry Potter? Now that you've seen the first one. I've never been to a concert. I was very sad. I was going to go to Hella Mega last year, but everyone knows how that turned out. I remember my first concert was Taylor Swift's Red concert. It was a fun time. I mean, technically it was probably the Wiggles, but y'all, you know what I regret? I regret not going to the Adults Wiggles concert. No. Wait,
I'm taking Holly straight to the Supreme Court for treason, not inviting me to Disney.
$5. I'm taking Holly straight to the Supreme Court for treason. See, the only reason I'm not inviting everyone to Disney is because I want to meet like my really close internet friends. Because if I start inviting everyone, it's going to get messy. But if anyone is there at the same time, please come and say hi. At the same time, there's people who don't show their face. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit weird. Be hard to work that out. I mean, that's something that's way ahead in the future. Like, I really want it to happen. I'm not a close friend. No, you, Asian, I hate you. I didn't even know you. No, Asian, you're still a T-Fall. Oh, so now I'm not your friend? I said close friend, Bellatrix. Uh-huh. Thank you for another $2. It's like if I was to make another, like I've had this video where I'm like, I really want to make a video on like what school subject I think YouTubers are. But now that I know so many, I feel like I can't post it because like I'm going to miss out people and then they'll be like, oh, that's true, Pen. I mean, I want to go to both. So either way. I'll be that.
Oh, so now I'm not your friend.
I mean, look, the full invite list is going to happen when I'm actually allowed to leave my country. Right now, I can't even leave, so I'm not even invited.
I didn't get an invite to Bellatrix.
I want to do something, and I can't even invite myself. Bellatrix, thank you for another $2. So what number am I?
So what number am I, Han?
Ish. Maybe 18 if you're lucky. I wasn't that interested in Harry Potter, but last night I went down a rabbit hole and spent hours watching videos about Harry Potter. Oh, sweet! You know what would help with that if you watch all the reviews on my channel. Aha. Gotcha. I'm like Gandalf the Grey, I was barely involved. Oh. Nick, thank you so much for becoming a member. Bellatrix, thank you for another $2. Justice for the Holy Show. You guys are setting Brian off so much. The poor man's gonna lose his voice. T-falls are underrated. To be honest, I didn't even know that that was a term until, like, August last year. I remember someone asking me if I was a T-fall, and then I just thought they misspelt A-fall, so I said yes, and then I was like, oh, wait. Across that, I mean, if I was 1 year younger, technically, would count. So that was kind of funny. I don't think I can wait another 3 years, nope. I really hope, because like the government's like everyone should be able to get vaccinated by December. So fingers crossed. Okay, Brian.
Fab, get in line. I'm cancelling my $200 shipping box.
Brady, thank you for the $2. BFAB, get in line. I'm cancelling my $200 shipping box. Yeah, so the government's like, oh yeah, everyone should be vaccinated by the end of the year. Which then, if everyone's vaccinated, why can't the borders open? That's my thoughts. So hopefully, in like May, I can go. Maybe earlier. I don't know. I'm not going to get my hopes up. February, I feel like, is somewhat realistic to be the earliest, but that's about it. Yeah, that's the problem, Blue Hero. There is so much hesitancy here because there's no COVID, so people are like, why should I get it? Especially because there's no, like, date on when the borders are going to reopen. Lips are dry. Bellatrix, thank you for another $5. I need an official friends list on the community post. Well, that's not happening, so... Does anyone else put like their leftover like chapstick on their finger? Because it's like healing. Or is it just me?
I need an official friends list on the community post.
Goodbye, set with all this, man. Bye, Ash and Flash 11. There we go. Brian's having a seizure. I know, the poor man. He needs a rest. Oh, Lego Superhero, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a really rough time. I thought it was alright. It felt more like a setup of the Harry Potter world than a Harry Potter movie, if you know what I mean. Fair enough. I know you said you thought Lord of the Rings Return of the King was too long, but do you still like it? Also, Justice League Snyder is also 4 hours. Did you think it was as long like the Return of the King? I do still like Return of the King, but I think the problem is like the ending just went on forever. But I loved the Snyder Justice League, but it would have been a lot better if it was actually like a theatrical cut and not as long as it was. There was too much slow motion. Bellatrix, thank you for another $2. Treason, I mean, how am I 18? BFAB as well. Agreed, Bellatrix, I better be on the list. What is this, MySpace? I mean, I never had MySpace, but like I know that that was a thing where you had like your friends list and you ranked them or something. It sounds really crackly. Yeah, he's glitched. I need to work out how to fix him. Mate.
Treason.
I'm here to help you,
I mean,
don't worry.
how am I
Wait, how do I get to
18?
these settings again? Oh dear. Brian! Where are you? Alert, donor. Enable text-to-speech, Brian. Oh damn it, now I've lost it. There he is, Brian. I don't know if that fixed anything. Probably not, but we'll try. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. I liked it, but the final fight was kind of underwhelming too, so that's true actually. Looking back, like that first fight ain't that great. Like the whole fluffy thing I think was more kind of interesting. Since the womb, ooh, that's a long time. Thanks, Pink Ice, I do. I feel a lot better. We cried a lot during this stream, but I feel really good. I'm happy. I have my friend. I've got my best friend back. And time will make things better. So it's good. It's really good. Every time you say Brian, it sounds like you're saying Ryan, and Ryan is my name, so I think you're talking to me. Sorry. Brian. Brian. There we go. Is that better? Why don't you come over to New Zealand? I will be in August. Woohoo! Be my first time, actually. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Should be a great time. Brady, that was one letter off being a blocked comment. Oh, I'm still here. Same. Good to hear you're happy again. Yeah, thanks Super as well for asking the other day. I appreciate that. I should probably end it soon, shouldn't I? So that I can go get some lunch and then do a gaming stream. Shouldn't I? Yeah. Do you want to do Fortnite? I mean, I'm going to do Geoguesser. I've come up with a fantastic thumbnail. It's going to be me on top of Pitbull's head, and that's going to be Mr. Worldwide. And then Geoguesser is this game basically where it takes you into Google Maps and it drops you in a random location, and you have to guess where you are. And because I've done a lot of traveling, and I studied 3 different languages in my life. I didn't do well at it. I don't remember any of them, but like I've studied them. So I feel like it'll be quite interesting. Quite good. Is it summer for you? No, it's winter. But like I always call the sets summer sets and winter sets anyway, even though my seasons are completely off. Oh, Big Time Rush. I love Big Time Rush. One more Fortnite game, then Geoguesser. Okay, we'll do Geoguesser tomorrow because I've got my video filmed for today, and then for tomorrow, I think if I leave my camera here like this, I can film my what sets I want to get in June video. So that'll be good. Sorry I'm so late. How is everyone? A lot better, Hassani. You got a lot to catch up on. Like, whew. I had a long talk. I cried, but I'm good. I really am good, believe me. Believe me. I'm just an emotional person. Can you stream tomorrow? Probably not on this channel. I probably will on my gaming channel though. But like I do, the next Hogwarts stream that I do will be at night for me. So it'll be the morning of the US. The West Coast, pardon me. I'm leaving, I'm gonna go cry. Don't cry, Brady. Craft. There's a little Dan and Phil reference for everyone. Where are you going in New Zealand? I'm going to Queenstown. Oh, first of all, really? You didn't know? Why did you cry? Everything okay? Yes, for anyone who joined in after the conversation, Ash and I broke up, but we are still friends. It's sad for me, but we're doing well. We're both doing really good, and we both want to be friends. No hard feelings. I have no hard feelings at all towards him. Don't be mean. Okay? Because it came down to distance and circumstance, and that whole circumstance. So, Adrian, thank you so much for constantly saying that. Honestly, that message and how you've been telling people who asked is like, it's what made be like, yeah, he needs to become a mod right now. I can't put this off any longer. That yawn sounded like one of the NPC noises from 1 to 4. Really? Where's TikTok song and go? It's that, what you know about rolling down in the deep. I've like, I need to message Ash about this because I wanted to, I've been listening to like all of these TikTok songs and I've been coming up with these like funny TikTok ideas and I really want to do that good for you trend, but I'm like, it's all about breaking up. So like, I want him to know that there's like no hard feelings. I want to get back into TikTok. Like there's one where it's like, oh my God, he's dead. No! And then it's like that Minecraft like sound effect as you pick up the XP. I thought of a great idea for that and I was like, well, this would be kind of funny, but like, it's all a joke. Like, I literally have no hard feelings. At all. Oh, Hulk, because that guy was being a douche. Like, he was not letting people enjoy what they wanted to. And I thought it was funny because he said that it was only men. And I was like, ha, joke's on you. I'm a female and I still play with Lego. Love your reviews. Found your channel more recently. I'm a musician who also writes jingles, so let me know if you ever need a theme song. Oh, thank you so much, Great Romance. It's weird because it's like every time I jump on a stream and stuff like that, like I just kind of, I pretend like this is a TV show. So like I assume that like most people have seen the last episodes. So I just kind of continue on and things like that. Like I forget that there's like still a lot of like new people. Asian's channel is better. He's kind, unlike some people. Holly, wow, Bellatrix. I feel like you're calling yourself out there. Awkward. The Lego community is the best community on YouTube. Honestly, it's the one that I feel like has the most unnecessary drama, but otherwise, people are very welcoming. Hi, my name's Keaton. I love your channel. Well, thank you, Keaton. I really appreciate it. He even said that fixing a car is more fun than Lego. Dude, has he ever tried to fix a car? You know you can fix a Lego car, right? And that's like easy and more enjoyable. Oh.
Asian's channel is better. He is kind unlike some people, Holly.
I tried. What YouTube channels do you hate? Jake Paul. Is that it? Logan Paul. Or updating RAM on the family computer. I had to do that with this computer a while back and I couldn't get it in properly. I thought I had it in and then it turns out it wasn't, so I had to open it back up again, chuck it back in. It was painful. Painful. Bellatrix, thank you again. You need my money. JK, I really enjoy your channel. Thank you. Oh, and me. You enjoy me and my channel. Yeah. So your hate is all a lie. Confirmed. Bellatrix is a liar.
You need my money.
No.
JK, I really enjoy you and your channel.
How to fix a car with a brick separator? True. Also, I finished doing the probe droid. I've got to put him in my little broken down sets box. Another one I'm going to break down is my Imperial shuttle because like I wanted it to go on display, but when it sits like this, the wings are kind of ugly. So unless I manage to get a stand for it and I'm able to have it like this, it's not going to look that great. Yeah, Asia, remember, we don't hate him. I know it's a lie, but... Bellatrix, thank you again. Confirmed Holly can't take a joke. True. True.
Confirmed Holly can't take a joke.
I don't have the 2001 Hogwarts. I don't have any of those like old sets. It's also a weird wave because like I really wanted to do comparison videos for like this wave, but the only one I could think of was the Great Hall and the Chamber of Secrets because to me they're both the two best Harry Potter sets that are on sale right now. And like I don't have Fluffy, I don't have the Basilisk, I don't have the Chamber of Secrets, don't have the 2001 Hogwarts. They're all expensive sets to get as well and hard to get a hold of, so it's not like I could go and buy them. There's no Hogsmeade besides mock versions, which is another comparison I want to do is like the different mock versions there are compared to the real one. But that's it. I mean, you could do Fawkes and Hedwig, but I feel like they're the same thing. Lego chessboard versus chessboard. Like, nah. So if you do want comparisons, I know Swift Bricks has some of those old sets. Otherwise, you get that one. Yay. What do your friends think of all your Lego? I mean, I used to be very embarrassed about it for a long time, but now I feel like people like enjoy it. Like I know people see my Disney castle and they're like, whoa, that's cool. Like my friend's boyfriend, for example, he's really into Lego and he loves it. I said to him, if I do Lego Masters, like, would you be my partner? And he said yes. And I was like, yes, someone to do it with. Bellatrix, thank you.
Listen, please, and Holly, I checked the bill on my email and I have spent over $150 on this channel. Don't try me.
Steady on.
I will stop donating.
You could buy the Chamber of Secrets. What are you doing? Don't get me wrong, I'm very appreciative because then it means that I can buy stuff like the Chamber of Secrets. But dude! Percival, I commented on their videos and then they replied to me. Honestly, like, I know that, like, today's been, like, a sad conversation, me being like, oh, I miss my boyfriend, I don't have him anymore. But, like, he really, like, if I didn't, like, I mean, like, we're still friends, but, like, if I didn't become friends with him, or date him for that matter, I doubt I would be as involved in the community as I am now. Like, I've got my subreddit now. I, like, do a lot more streams. I've got my gaming channel. It's like, I've met so many people. Like, we have a lot of mutual friends and all that. It's like, it's amazing. Like, I don't just hide out in my own corner of the internet anymore. Thank you, TJ, for the 5 New Zealand. I better head out. When you come to New Zealand, it'll be cool to meet. I'm close to Queenstown-ish. Oh, really? Are you actually? I'm nervous for that trip. I don't know how I'm going to bring all my ski gear with me. Actually, I might be able to use my new suitcase that I got and never managed to use. That'll be fun. Any recommendations for things
Best
to
to
do in
head out
Queenstown
when you
besides
come
all the,
to
like, go-kart things?
NZITD. Be cool to meet. In close to
Really,
Queenstown-ish.
Big. See, I got that impression from, like, our casting directors, and, like, I remember when I made that video, people were like, yeah, right. I was like, they were going to start filming in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure they were a bit desperate at that point if they're still reaching out 2 weeks before they started filming. But okay. How long does it take me to get my eyebrows like that? Not very often. I literally just brush them and then fill them in very slightly. I haven't gotten my eyebrows waxed in ages. I do it myself. Favorite place in the UK? London. I mean, I did really like Brighton as well. Specifically Covent Garden. I love Covent Garden. So pretty there. I have not been to the Shire. I want to, but it's in the opposite. It's on a different island. And I was like, well, 8 hours in a car or try and do a day trip. And I don't think that's going to work. It's just really frustrating because, like, I would have loved to do that. Did I break up with Ash? Yes, you did, Michael. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you. What are my thoughts on tattoos? I mean, if someone wants to get a tattoo, good for you. I personally wouldn't get one. If I did, it would be a turtle. And it would be a small, minimal one. But I have commitment issues when it comes to things like that. And I would probably change my mind and hate it if I got it done. So I'm not gonna get it done. We're gonna end soon. Potter, you just want me to finish, but yes. What are your thoughts on Broadway reopening? I'm happy. I'm very happy. I miss going to the theatre. I mean, I could have gone to Frozen, but I didn't. But could have. But I didn't. And the Cursed Child's open back here again as well. And Hamilton's going on. And what's there? I feel like there's another one that's on. Oh no, Frozen's still up, but it's in a different state. Am I going to buy the Lego bag end? I always wanted that set, but now it's so expensive. Like, I'd rather get the Pizza Planet truck and Flo's Bleout Cafe before I look at that. Just what I've done. So hopefully that guy invoices me so I can pay him and I can get my Pizza Planet truck. That's what I want to do. You had a dark mark tattoo? Oh. That's a commitment. Were you super? Damn, that is dedication. Dear Evan Hansen, has everyone seen that movie? I personally don't have a thought about Ben Platt paying. Hey Kat, how are you? Are you going to open a PO box? Yes, I'm planning on doing it this week. I just need to double check on the location again and then I'll be opening it. But I also know that I won't be able to do a video on it for a few days, so I'm not particularly in a rush. But then I need to get back to Tommy and ask him about that fluffy thing, which I've been ignoring because I hadn't had it opened yet. Oh, I hope weather was good. I hope you had a good day. Could you make a Belle mini doll to minifigure? I do really want to do that. Same with, like, there's a few other ones I wanted to do because I love doing those videos. One, like, as long as I've got the parts, like, they're pretty easy for me to film, but, like, I know for myself, like, I want to do that. And, like, I've ordered a second Dale torso. I don't know where it is, but I have a second Dale torso now so that I could, like, permanently have a version of the Beast because I'm going to get that new Beauty and the Beast castle. I want to do some Frozen ones as well when that Frozen castle comes out, as rumored. Yeah. Nailed it. I'm gonna have to head out. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too in a second, Keemsol. Get your last questions in, because it's been just over 2 hours. And a roller coaster of a stream at that. The Cursed Child is cursed. It's a lot. If you've only read this script, please, if you get the opportunity, go and see it live. It's a lot better in person. I've seen it twice. Both times I did both sessions on the same day. It was a long day. It was like 6 hours of sitting down. It kind of hurt your butt, but it's a lot better in real life. And even watching it and I knew what was going to happen, I still, like, my jaw still dropped. I don't know much about Percy Jackson, but what I do know, I like. There will be a gaming stream. Yes, it's so annoying that the Frozen Castle is rumoured to be mini dolls. There's definitely been no other thing talking about that. But at least on the plus side, we have the minifigures. That's at least what I'm thinking. I need to get Sven though. I want to get that Sven set. See, TNT, I have no idea anymore. Just be nice to them. Treat them like a friend. Treat them like anyone else. Also confirmed, Code Ash and Flash does not always get your crush to like you back. That was sad, but like that was a good joke at the same time. Oh, I might use Code Spruce for a bit. Give Spruce some love, and then we'll go back to that code. Why do mini dolls exist? Because girls love them. They hit the market. I just wish that, specifically with Disney, I wish that the two minifigures and mini doll sets could coexist. That would be beautiful. Bellatrix, thank you again for another $5. You need to save your money. I'll never know. Well, that's kind of rude. Okay, fine. Fine. Whoa, comment, that sounds awesome. Exactly, Victastrophe.
My last question is, you will never know done.
I would love that. Hey, Ali. Boy, do you have a lot to catch up on because we're about to end the stream and there was a very long discussion. I highly recommend listening to it. But long story short, Asian, this is your cue. Here's another thing now, because I'm gonna do like a lot more Fortnite streams just on my own. Like I still want to be there for like creative and I'm still gonna join in and things like that. But like, do you want me to get a creator code so that we can do customs games and things like that? Because that's the only reason I want it. So let me know. Do you know when it will start? Probably in an hour? I don't know. Are you seeing Hamilton? Probably not. If the movie didn't come out beforehand, I would have done it. So that's fun. Yeah, Bellatrix has been on a roll. In Australia, are Lego sets overpriced? Some of them definitely are. Some of them are still reasonably priced. Like the probe droid, that one's overpriced. Vader was very reasonably priced for us though. Well, my sister can't eat any of them, Owen. I can. See, I don't know how to tell you that, but it's going to be buildable objects. That's true, Spruce. Oh. Give Brian a break, please. I talked about that the other day in another stream, Ezra, but basically I just didn't want to talk about it because I don't want there to be people who see mean comments about that type of thing. I don't want to open up my community to hate because people don't deserve that. Everyone is welcome. Everyone can love what they love. It doesn't affect you and your Lego sets. Ah, not bad, BFAB. That's a pretty successful thing. Thank you, Bellatrix. Stop pressuring Asian on my gosh. I mean, he's if he wants to become #1 mod. Just kidding. We don't have a mod the ranking list either. We're all good, all good, all good. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Ali. It's all right. I feel a lot better today. If you go back and listen to like the full conversation, I mean, you'll probably cry listening to it because I cried. But yeah, it's a sad thing, but it's for the best. So hopefully one day he'll still want to meet me. So my gosh. Closure, but yeah, it's for the best. It was all down to circumstances and the world still being trapped and sick. I'm #1 mod. That's true, Pen. I mean, no, that's totally not true. I don't have favorites. I don't have favorite mods. No, definitely not. No. Why would? Just kidding. Everyone subscribe to Ped. I love it. What time will the gaming stream start? Probably in an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I've got to go get food, and I don't think we have any bread at home, so I might need to go and drive and go get something. So we'll see. We did upside down bread, thank you. Yes, I need to repeat this every time we bring it. I have no hard feelings against him. We are still friends. I don't hate him. Don't be mean to him. Thank you. Yes, they do, Hulk. And it is okay. Everyone can cry. Everyone cries. It is okay. The stream will be Fortnite. We'll do Geoguesser either tomorrow or the day after. Actually, the day after I have to go into the city. So maybe when I get back. You immediately knew what? That I didn't hate him? Aw, I'm sorry, everyone. My heart's broken too. Because here's the thing, right? And he's aware of this. I'm still in love with him, and that's going to take a long time to get rid of. I mean, I feel like he's, you know those, like, if you look back at, like, those people that, like you always love them, like, no matter what. I feel like he could potentially be that, but it's alright. I don't, like, there's nothing I can do, and I've accepted that, and that's fine. So it's just a matter of time. But yeah, I don't want to make things weird. So I'm just going on. Boys do cry, and that is okay. That is fine. Bellatrix, thank you again.
Number 1 mode won't let me say the word doesn't matter.
Wait,
Only cognitivals icon ward matters and I won.
It's just going to take time, exactly. And that is okay. Because we're still friends. I haven't lost my best friend, and that's the best possible outcome I could have ever got or wanted. So it's great. So thank you all very much for hanging out with me, chatting to me, listening to me. I know that that's kind of the main thing I wanted to talk about today, but we did talk about a few other things as well, which was a lot of fun. I'm going to order the Bugle tonight. There'll be a gaming stream later. I'm literally crying for you. I didn't even watch the sad part just from seeing how rough this past week has been for you. Yeah. So that's why. Everything makes sense now. Boys do cry, it's true. I cried during this stream. I cried during the last chill stream. Important. Oh, I'm sorry, Pen, for making you cry. Why did you split? Distance was just too much. Circumstances were too hard. Unfortunately, but it's for the best. When you play Mario Kart, do you ever play with viewers? I do. Every time I do a Mario Kart stream, I start a tournament and we can all play together. It's a lot of fun. I did not say I purely because I don't use Facebook that much. Where's the sad part that people are talking about? Let me find it. It was, I think it was like 15, 20 minutes in. That's when it started, I think. Going back. Oh, Pick a Brick, I'm sorry. Yeah. When's the gaming stream? In probably an hour or an hour and a half. So for me, it would be 2:30, something like that. And we're going to do Fortnite. We're just going to chill. Just going to relax. We'll see. Thanks, PFAB. Thanks, Super. Yeah, it really has. I feel so much better. Because all my questions and all my worries have all gone. Like, they've all been answered. I know where I stand. I know what to expect. We're all good. I don't know, Alice. I feel like it's going to be an August thing. But we'll see. Oh, Bellatrix. Alright, thank you all so much for your support and for being so kind and caring. I really do appreciate it. And things should start looking up now. I feel a lot better. I'm not as upset. I'm still sad, but I'm not upset, and that's a great start. We're taking steps forward in the right direction. Should have a much kind of better attitude. I'm feeling a lot better, more motivated, like I can keep going on. So I'm very, very, very happy. So don't send hate. No hard feelings. Everything's happy. Ended on good terms. Oh, Lily, you have a lot to catch up on. I am very sorry because we are just leaving. I'd skip forward to like 10-15 minutes in, and that's where things go down. Nice shirt. Thank you. It's from Gymshark. Alrighty, everyone. See you later.